Welcome to my channel, In Search of Wisdom. In this video, we are going to talk about my own 4 different paradoxes of special relativity, as I told about them in my last video. So let's get started. I have 2 balls in my hands, A and this one is B. A is suspended in the air and B is moving at a constant velocity towards A. As B hits A goes backward. But when we take special relativity into consideration, based on that, B can claim that I was at rest and A is the one that was moving towards me. So as I was hit by A, I should have been gone backward. Now the question is, which ball went backward? Is that A or B? And which was in motion, B or A? I have 2 magic sticks in my hands, Alpha and Bravo. Both the sticks have the width of 2 centimeters. The speciality of these sticks is no force in this universe can break them apart as long as the width of these sticks is exactly 2 centimeters. But if the width of either of these sticks becomes less than 2 centimeters, then that stick can be broken by another stick which is in its perfect size. Now, a modern physicist comes into the picture. He claims that he can break one of the sticks using other one, and he sets both the sticks at a distance and lets Bravo travel towards Alpha at a constant velocity. As Bravo hits Alpha, Bravo becomes broken. Because we know, based on relativity, the width or the length will be contracted in the direction of motion. But here's another problem. Bravo claims, wait, why am I broken? Because based on relativity, I can claim that I was at rest and Alpha was moving towards me. So the length of Alpha was contracted, which means the width of Alpha was contracted. So as it hits me, Alpha should have been broken by me because I was in perfect condition. Now the question is, which stick was broken by which? Two friends, Alex and Bob, were living in a fantasy universe. The distance between their planets is 12 light years. All inhabitants in their planets, or the universe, only dies as they complete the age of 40. When both these friends were at the age of 28, Bob decided to meet his friend Alex. So he started to travel towards his planet at 1213 the speed of light. When we do the math for this, according to Alex, it would take 13 years to Bob in order to reach his planet. That means to say, Alex would be at the age of 41 and Bob at 33. In other words, Alex would have been dead by then, as he already completed the age of 40. But according to relativity, Bob can claim that he was at rest and Alex is the one who was in motion towards his planet. Based on that, Alex would have been alive and Bob dead. Now the question is, who is alive and who is dead? Imagine that there is a magic cage that has the mass of 10 kilograms and it always travels at a constant velocity of 0.6 the speed of light. The interesting thing about the cage is when its relativistic mass hits 199 kilograms, it will teleport from our Milky Way galaxy to somewhere else. But strictly, only human can enter the cage. No animals or anything else can be taken with. The people of the place who had the maximum mass of 130 kilograms entered the cage and tried to hit that required relativistic mass. Unfortunately, none of them could succeed. Therefore, they couldn't experience the teleportation in their lifetime. One day, a wise man came to know about this cage and its rules. He claimed that he can make it happen. Let the teleportation take place right in front of their eyes. Everybody started to laugh at him because he had the mass of only 110 kilograms. Even those who were heavier than him could not succeed. The man didn't say anything to him, simply took his son, who had the mass of 40 kilograms, along with him inside the cage, because there was no restriction on how many people could enter the cage at once. There you go. Once they entered the cage, the relativistic mass became 199.84 kilograms. Wow! They hit the target and got teleported. But wait, the man and his son claimed that they were not teleported, because once they entered the cage, they were at rest. And the total mass of the cage was only 160 kilograms, therefore no teleportation could take place. Now the question is, who is right? Were they teleported or not? These are my 4 paradoxes of special relativity. So let's see if any of you can prove them wrong and win $20,000 prize amount, as I announced in my last video.